A few months ago, a woman named Rosanna bought an old apartment somewhere in France and moved in with her 2 very young children and her 13-year-old cat, Lee. But almost immediately after moving into the new place, her cat begins to act very strangely.
Yeah.
The cat lowly and aggressively hisses and snarls at something that Rosanna can't see. Rosanna says that the cat had never done anything like this before they moved. As a single mother, Rosanna shares custody of her children with their father. So, one night, when the children are away at their dad's house, something happens that makes Rosanna's blood run cold.
C'est pas possible, ça marche pas. Ça marche.
Even though Rosanna is completely alone, she hears her young daughter's voice calling out to her from the children's bedroom. The voice repeats, "Mama," over and over. But strangest of all, the voice seems to be coming from an old radio that doesn't even have batteries inside. After this absolutely terrifying experience, Rosanna decides to share her story online in search of advice. She also calls for help from a local priest. The scared mother is now desperate to try absolutely anything to get rid of the sinister entity that seems to be haunting her home. But nothing seems to help. In fact, it just gets much, much worse.
Arrête.
The head of a dressing mannequin that Rosanna has had for years moves on its own and seems to follow her with its eyes as she moves around the room. Rosanna feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and decides to stay in the home all alone. Eventually, she becomes so scared that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat lowly and angrily snarling at something in the hallway just outside the living room door. What happens next is downright chilling.
Loli. Loli. C'est moi. Loli. Oui, Loli.
After this very disturbing incident, Rosanna says that she became seriously ill and spent the rest of the night throwing up. She says she's absolutely convinced that the old apartment she bought is haunted by a demon. For now, she stays at a hotel with her cat until she can hopefully afford to move somewhere else. She says she's currently seeking legal action against the people who sold her that apartment. The thing in the basement. A Mehrad scary viewer who wishes to remain anonymous, we'll call her Jane, reached out to us about a very creepy experience she had in her family home in Norway. While Jane was in the basement, grabbing some tools for her brother, she heard something that put her on edge. She hit record on her phone as she investigated, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Ok, så skal jeg hente verktøy til broren min, for han driver og fikser på en bil. Så... Hva faen? Hallo? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Hva var det? Jeg sverker det er bare mannen der. Jeg skjønner. Så bare spiller. Som er jævlig creepy. Hallo? Det er ingen der. It's not people in here. Fuck. Det er ikke folk. Hallo? Ok. Hva faen? Det er faktisk ikke artig. Hallo? Så, liksom... Ok, jeg må ta hvert ham.
Jane hears several weird screeches coming from somewhere near her in the basement. Then, as she leaves, the door seems to slam shut on its own. But did you see it? Jane looks into a mirror 2 times while walking through the basement. The first time, there's nothing out of the ordinary, but the second time, something seems to be standing in the doorway right behind her. To this day, Jane has no idea what happened, but she says the experience gave her the creeps. Again, Jane says she has never posted this video anywhere online and wishes to remain anonymous. So I have to leave it up to you. Do you think Jane captured something paranormal? And if not, then just who or what is this? Up in a smoke, it's around 11:30 at night, and Jocelyn is working in a smoke shop in central Alabama when she hears a noise coming from the back of the store.
Guys, I'm working by my f***ing self, and I hear a noise in the back. What the f***, bro?
Something can be seen moving around in the storage area in the back. After posting the video online, shocked viewers asked Jocelyn to check the security footage from the camera in the back. Now, whatever this is, it doesn't show up on camera, but about 4 hours later, in the middle of the night, when the store is closed and empty, this happens. At around 4 in the morning, a ladder falls over by itself, and a pillow seems to appear out of nowhere and just drops down the stairs. Jocelyn says that she was so shaken up that she has no intentions of ever returning to work at the store and might actually just quit her job. But is this real paranormal activity caught on camera, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Too close for comfort. Amateur paranormal investigators Jared, his brother David, and a friend get together one night to investigate Jared's own house in Blackpool, England. You see, Jared claims that he has experienced some creepy, unexplained events in the house. Jared's brother, David, is holding an SLS camera with built-in night vision when he walks through the downstairs area to see if the camera maps out any strange figures. But then something happens that absolutely freaks out everyone.
Using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're stood behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them. We want to see what we can map ourselves.
Have a look around the room, Dave. You never know. We caught some orbs in there last time I was up here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some orbs now.
Yeah. You never know.
We're back.
We're stuck on 2 of the K2 meter.
K2, what was
Yeah,
that?
we've got Jen behind us doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah. Well, all we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so
past
down.
and see. Whoa!
What the hell? Did I just see something or am I imagining it?
I don't know, let's go.
What the hell? I don't know. To me it looked like a face, Dave.
I thought I saw something.
That was really quick,
That
but
was-
really spooky.
As David pans around the living room, he captures what appears to be a bizarre, pale face peeking out from behind the door to the hallway.
Going past and see. Whoa!
What the hell?
The group looks through the house and even attempts to debunk what they just saw, but they can find no explanation as to what this is.